Good morning everybody and welcome to Jim's 5am Club. And today I come to you from a very special location here in CBD Sydney. I'm at the Queen Victoria building in the middle of the city, and back many years ago a very famous designer by the name of Cardin described this very shopping centre when it opened as the most beautiful shopping centre in the whole wide world. Let me just show you some of the intricate metalwork within this place, and the stonework on the outside is also very grand with sandstone carvings, and it's indeed one of the most beautiful buildings that I've seen, at least here in Australia. I've been coming down here for years with my wife, and we always love coming here. We used to come here with our children. They've got a famous clock which has a little parade on the hour, every hour, and of course the children adore it and love it. I'll just show you the clock now. Just behind me is that famous clock, and as you can see, the shopping centre is quite grand and beautiful. It's a lot better later in the day when it becomes more alive with people, because at the moment here it's all closed up and nothing much happening. But in terms of a location and a prop, I thought it would be appropriate to show my friends who live in Sydney, in Australia, as well as my friends from Greece and people who live anywhere else in the world. When you do come to Sydney, make sure you do come and visit the Queen Victoria building, because it is very special. Whilst I've got you, I want to talk to you about a topic which is near and dear to my heart, and it's called the modes of love. I remember being at a seminar many years ago with Anthony Robbins, and he talked about the modes of love, the languages of love. But before I get there, let me just quickly show you the dome of this beautiful building. That's the dome there. And you can see here the windows. Look at these beautiful windows behind me. And there's the rest of the shopping centre, which continues up there. Anyway, let's turn our attention now to the modes of love and the languages of love. So basically, what was discussed at the seminar was that we all have our own way of expressing love and receiving love, and it's called our mode of love. And although there are many different modes, one is the strongest and the most predominant in our life. And we're all different, but one of the most important things that we need to learn is what our mode of love is, how we receive love, how we feel love, and how we know that we're being loved, and also for our partners to understand what their mode of love is, to make sure that we're communicating love in a language that they can understand and appreciate. So, in a nutshell, the three modes of love are, one is acoustic. So there are people who want to be told that they're loved, and they express or they receive love through their ears. Another mode of love is the feeling of love. And these people, such as myself, feel it through our skin, and we're touchy-feel sort of people. And the third mode of love are the people who receive love through their eyes. So they're the ones who feel love and give love through gifts and things which are received through the senses of the eyes. So all this is good. So it's important to ask yourself, what is my mode of love? And what is my partner's mode of love? And the dead giveaway for most people is what they do for other people. So if your partner is a sort of person who loves giving gifts, then their mode of love is the eye. So if you want to connect with your partner and make them feel loved, then you reciprocate by giving them gifts. If your partner loves saying she loves you and reiterating the words of love and is a talker, then they are people who receive love acoustically through their ears. So you need to talk about love and verbalize love with them. And vice versa. And the third ones, of course, are the ones who say, I feel love. The ones who are touchy-feely. So I, for example, am a touchy-feely person. I love hugs, kisses, and I'm very hands-on, so to speak. The problem arises when you have people who have got different modes of love. For example, if somebody receives love and gives love through gifts, and they give me a gift, yes, I appreciate it, but I tell my children, what I love more is an experience. Come and give me a hug, come and rumble me, come and kiss me. That's where I feel the love, the touch of the skin. So it's important. So if I know my mode of love, and if I know my partner's mode of love, then I'm most effective at communicating and transmitting love in a way which will be received in its best form. Anyway, so how can we use this? Very, very simple. Know thyself. Know thyself and listen. Listen for clues. People will give away clues in terms of what their mode of love is. I challenge you from tomorrow to just spend some time listening to your partner, to your friends, to your co-workers, and try and assess what their primary mode of love is. And after a while, you'll get it. You know, they'll say, I feel this. And they use the feel all the time. I feel, I feel, I feel. They're people who want to be more touchy-feely. The ones who I hear you, and verbalise are the ones who generally want to hear about love. And the ones who talk about material things, their cars, their houses, their this and their that, are the ones who experience love through their eyes. And they're the ones who want to receive gifts and appreciate gifts. So don't waste your time trying to communicate love to people in a different mode, because A, they won't receive it, they won't appreciate it, and they'll feel unloved. So sometimes a simple I love you to a person who receives love through their ears is magic, or a hug to somebody who feels it through their skin, or a small gift to a person who enjoys presents is more than enough. The tragedy is the lover, the person, the husband who buys gifts, spends hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to please their partner, only to find out one day that their partner never felt loved. Anyway, it's a deep and meaningful one here tonight in the QVB, so thank you very much for your attention. Do it, do the exercise and do it with your children. Help your children understand what their mode of love is. Tell your children what your mode of love is so that they can express their love, learn how to express it and to feel it and to know what works for them before it's too late. So, let's remind ourselves of our affirmation. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel great. And let's stay connected. Let's stay relevant. Let's stay in love. And don't forget to work out what your mode of love is, what the mode of love is for your partner, your friends, your parents, and all the people around you, and express it in a way which makes sense to them. Ensure that they receive the love that you have to give. There's nothing better than being a loving person and people knowing that you love them. Because in this vacuous world that we live in, and it is a vacuous world, people are lonely, people are sad, and people just don't feel the love. Not because they're not loved, but because people don't have the eye for detail in order to be able to communicate it to them in a way that is received by them. Anyway, bye for now. Take care. I love you, I hug you, and I give you this as a gift. I hope I hit the mark with each and every one of you. Take care. Bye for now. Cheers.